Are you up to date on the latest Paris Olympics showdown? While Rebecca Andrade handled a near mishap with remarkable poise, Simone Biles, despite a calf injury, executed jaw-dropping routines that left everyone in awe. Could we be seeing the beginning of a new era in gymnastics with these two pushing the boundaries of what is possible? The very mention of Simone Biles' name conjures images of gymnastic greatness. Not only is she excellent, but she is truly exceptional. Gold medals at the Olympics and World Championships are just a few of the many honors that Biles has earned throughout the years. Complex elements, some of which are named after her, abound in her routines, demonstrating her innovative approach to the sport. The resilience of her mind is even more astounding. The Olympics in Tokyo come to mind. The fact that Biles was so forthright about her battles with mental illness garnered more attention than her performances alone. Even after taking a break to focus on herself, she came back and won a medal. Many were concerned about Biles' performance after she suffered a calf injury recently, but she was the consummate professional, recovering gracefully and with all the tenacity that has earned her the reputation as one of the all-time great gymnasts. But Rebecca Andrade's story is one of tenacity and perseverance. Andrade refused to give up. Instead, she toiled away at each challenge, emerging from them stronger than before. Her determination was rewarded at the Tokyo Olympics, where she stunned spectators with her performances, winning 2 medals and solidifying her position as a formidable global competitor. It is a tribute to Andrade's commitment and enthusiasm for gymnastics that she has been able to overcome these obstacles. Rather than letting her wounds limit her, she channeled her strength into achieving even greater things. At the Olympic Games, a woman achieved a vault for the very first time. Particularly in the women's gymnastics competition, the Paris Olympics were a time of great anticipation and thrilling moments. After Simone Biles' highly publicized mental health break and recent calf injury, the world eagerly awaited her return to competition. For Biles and her rivals like Rebecca Andrade, who had suddenly become an even more dangerous opponent, the stakes couldn't have been higher. The air was electric with anticipation as spectators and reviewers alike wondered if Biles would be able to pull off her trademark routines in spite of her recent setbacks. The performance by Biles was outstanding. She entered the mat with the self-assurance of a seasoned victor. Still, she seemed determined, as if she wanted to prove herself again. A wrapped ankle and a noticeable limp between events didn't stop Biles from performing her routines with pinpoint accuracy. Elements that only she could execute showcased her technical prowess. Seeing her perform those incredible gravity-defying twists and flips, maneuvers that the majority of gymnasts would be scared to try, was almost surreal. Her tenacity was what really made an impression. She kept her cool under pressure and ended with a score that stunned everyone, even though she was clearly in pain. Rebecca Andrade's performance was just as impressive, demonstrating her development as a sportswoman and her resilience under duress. An anxious moment occurred during the uneven bars routine when she experienced a minor arch, a circumstance that could easily derail even the most accomplished gymnast. Andrade, on the other hand, was super cool about it. She kept her composure, made a mid-air correction, and resumed her routine with ease. It showed how mature and emotionally intelligent she was. Andrade enchanted the audience with her storytelling movements. She didn't merely perform. Her unwavering determination and unwavering focus allowed her to overcome that small setback, attributes that are now practically synonymous with her name. Simone Biles' performance at the Paris Olympics continued her tradition of breaking new ground in gymnastics. Biles performed some of the sport's most innovative and intricate routines while nursing a calf injury. The floor routines Biles and Biles 2 and the balance beam routine Biles are examples of the exceptionally challenging elements that bear her name. These actions demonstrate not just her technical proficiency, but also her capacity for original thought and the establishment of new benchmarks. Her relentless pursuit of excellence in the sport is an inspiration to watch, as is the difficulty she places on herself and her rivals. By consistently setting ever higher standards for herself in competition, Biles makes it crystal clear that she isn't merely competing against other athletes, but against the very boundaries of her sport. However, Rebecca Andrade's style is distinct from the others, but just as interesting in the competition. Andrade dances with a grace and elegance that contrasts with the explosive power and complexity of Biles' routines. As an example, floor routines combine artistic expression with athleticism to create a mesmerizing performance that judges and audiences alike find compelling. Andrade showcased her emotional intelligence and technical skill during her uneven bars routine at the Paris Olympics. Her mental toughness is on full display when she gracefully recovers from a small slip-up without allowing it to impact her performance. It is easy to see that Biles and Andrade each bring something special to the table when compared. Each brings something unique to gymnastics, and Biles and Andrade exemplify this perfectly with their innovative routines and artistic flair, elevating each other and the sport to new heights. Biles and Andrade's performances motivate a lot of young gymnasts all over the globe. Young athletes are inspired inspired to dream big and push themselves beyond their comfort zones after watching Biles perform seemingly impossible moves. For aspiring gymnasts, Andrade's story, characterized by her recovery from multiple ACL injuries, is an inspiring example of tenacity and perseverance. Her story exemplifies the power of perseverance and the fact that obstacles are temporary. Beyond the gymnasium, these two athletes have an impact on the goals and mindsets of aspiring gymnasts. The sport gains an intriguing new dimension with the possibility of a rivalry between Biles and Andrade. Competition amongst athletes frequently motivates them to perform at a higher level and think outside the box. Here, the rivalry goes beyond mere competition. It encompasses a spirit of mutual regard and the common goal of reaching one's full potential. The rivalry between the two athletes is made more friendly by their mutual admiration for one another. We may anticipate even more extraordinary performances, as well as maybe new routines and moves that will further elevate the sport as they keep pushing each other to greater heights. Because of this dynamic, future competitions may be even more exciting for fans and harder for competitors. This Parisian incident has far-reaching consequences. One possible outcome is a shift in how we teach. It is highly probable that gymnasts and coaches from all over the globe are observing Biles and Andrade's routines in an effort to influence their own training and performance. This has the potential to make routines in the future more challenging and imaginative. Furthermore, gymnastics judging standards may change to accommodate the more intricate and novel techniques used by elite competitors. With the sport's ongoing evolution, it's possible that performances will become more balanced and visually arresting by placing equal value on technical difficulty and artistic expression. Fans and media alike were captivated by the gymnastics showdown between Simone Biles and Rebecca Andrade at the Paris Olympics. Both gymnasts received tremendous public support and acclaim, and social media was a hive of activity with messages of encouragement. In response to the spectacular performances, fans vented their admiration on social media sites like Twitter and Instagram. With her recent injury and struggles with mental health, Biles has been the subject of much praise for her tenacity and resolve. Simone is unstoppable. Even with an injury, she's still the queen of gymnastics, was a popular comment that showed how much she is admired. Andrade also received high marks for the elegant way she dealt with her minor slip-up on the uneven bars. As one fan put it, Rebecca is a true inspiration. Her recovery was flawless, and she shows what real mental strength looks like. Others praised her poise and competence. The level of enthusiasm in the media coverage was equally high, if not higher. News organizations and sports magazines covered the event extensively, with headlines that emphasized the thrill and drama of the contest. The articles lauded Biles' historic performance, highlighting her unceasing efforts to raise the bar in the sport. What do you think about this then? Please inform us in the space provided below.